Hey guys, you may notice I'm dressed up a little spiffier than usual. I'm going to a religious meeting, a gathering. Well, actually, I'm not going to tell you who the religion is, but they're doing. Well, today's talk and everything is about the events of the last days of mankind. So, leading up to Armageddon, what stage is going to happen, the kingdoms of man, what they're all going to do, and everything. So I thought, hey, this would be an interesting thing to go to, and so I'm going to go to it. But anyway. I was thinking, while I was having my coffee this morning, that as a conspiracy theorist, I have a little piece of the puzzle because everybody thinks differently. And when you start thinking about conspiracy theories, your mind starts working in a different way in regards to these particular events. So you look at these things differently and you start adding up key points. Now, as one person, there's a whole world of events going on right now. As one person, I simply can't manage and think about all of them and put them all together as a puzzle. But I have one piece of the puzzle, at least. Now, I know other people who have other pieces. For example, would be the Knowledge Vault, Dutchinese, Killer Spray. Just as an example of some, these people have knowledge in different areas that know what's going on. So maybe, just maybe, as a thought, if we could get all of this, all of us to work together to kind of form more of a complete picture of what is actually happening. I know the Knowledge Vault is really good at finding the difference or the meaning of words in the media pertaining to real life events. Recently I watched something about the sacrifice of queens, so hey, that's kind of cool. Killer Spray is all about the chemtrails and where and what they're planning with that. And Dutchinese is, as far as I know, for the majority, he seems to be tracking weather, and I think he recently did one on atomic explosions where they were testing nuclear bombs. And so how all of these things relate between weather, if you want to think about HAARP, between secret words and things and messages in the media, subliminal messaging, and Killer Spray, they're actually dumbing down the population using, what is it? Aluminum oxide and beryllium oxide, supposedly. When you mix, interestingly enough, when you mix that with fluoride, it like leaches calcium from your bones and could cause dementia, supposedly. So if you're in the States and you're drinking fluoride water, and then you're breathing in all this air, on top of whatever pollution's already in there, and if you live in a big city, that's a lot of pollution. You're just damaging and just making your body hell. But an example of the chain of events would be, well, now the Medicare system receives a boost when you have to go, you don't have insurance and you have to pay, or you're paying a lot for insurance and then you get to go get medical coverage or whatever, you have to visit the hospital. It makes money for the health care system. Yeah, that, and the healthcare system in particular, is a huge, just a cash cow. Just the amount of money they make off Americans. And it's crazy, even here in this Canada, certain operations aren't covered by our healthcare, so some people have to pay up to say $10,000 a month for experimental drugs for a certain condition or whatever they have because the government just won't cover it. So that was just an interesting thought. Hold on, one second. It's an interesting thought about putting all of our puzzle pieces together. I will attach this video and send it to a message to all of you guys. Actually, you're already watching this, why even bother saying that? So I'd like to hear from all of you that receive this, your thoughts on it. And as well, any of my usual viewers, if you guys have any thoughts or input, which I know you do, not all of you say so, but I would like to hear your input and thoughts as well. This will be part of my weekend video. I will also be doing Coffee with Brony later this sometime, whenever I can manage to find him online. And so I will see you guys later, and maybe if I come around to it, I'll end up telling you what today's religious gathering was about, and what one particular religion has to say about it. Very interesting times, very interesting indeed. Anglo-American World Order. It was New World Order, but that's for the general public to understand that it's New World Order. So then everyone's like, hey, maybe there's a place for me in this New World Order. When it's actually Anglo-American World Order. So it's kind of like, it's still the whites just being racist bastards and taking over everybody. Yeah, there's not so much a place for the Chinese and the Africans and, the Middle Easterns and all those in the Anglo-American Order, except as cannon fodder and slaves. So that sucks. So we need to find a way to combat this. And again, knowing the whole picture, it's going to be key to our success. So that is all. And I will see you all later. Peace.